Got the car loaded.
On our way to the beach.
Say hi, Susan.
Hi.
We got a kitty cat on the left. I have two doggies on my left.
God.
And here we are. Our official anniversary road trip.
Now on November 8th, 2023.
In remembrance of Christopher John Heckert. Hi, so I wanted to give you a little backdrop for yesterday's videos of us on the beach with the dogs, flying the kites. Yesterday was the 8th anniversary of my son Christopher's passing, and my friend Susan, who I want to introduce you to here. We've had a tradition that started the first year anniversary of his death that we've gone away every year. We've had quite a few different adventures. The first year we went to Hawk Mountain, which was 2016. So
And that was a day trip.
Just a day trip.
Hawk
And
Mountain.
this is the 8th anniversary of his passing. And then in 2017, we went camping in Shenandoah National Park, and it was
With
freezing.
my 3 dogs.
In a tent, in the rain, in the cold.
I had Snow Angel, Rufus, and Ruby, and we left Snow Angel and Rufus in the car while we hiked with Ruby. And it was quite an adventure. We didn't see any bears, but it was otherwise very, very fun. And cold, but fun.
And I was jealous because she had a little dog that kept looking back for her. And I got Sophie in 2018. And she's 6 now, and she's been adventuring with me since. And then in 2018, we went into the Pennsylvania mountains and did some hiking and stayed in a shabby chic.
This was Ricketts Glen, and I rented an Airbnb, and we were pretty excited because it's in the mountains, and it was November, so it was cold, and it had snowed. And we got there, and we're checking out the place, and I said, kind of flippantly to Kelly, I said, "Oh, this is shabby chic." And Kelly says to me, "Oh, 70% shabby, 30% chic." And I've told that story over and over again. But it did have a nice fireplace.
It did, yeah.
And we were able to take the dogs, so it was good.
Yeah. And then in 2019, we went to New York City, and that was fun. I had my first experience with my Broadway show.
Mm-hmm. We stayed at a hotel the first night, which was right there in Times Square, which was lovely. And then my girlfriend Nina, my best friend from college, met us at a Starbucks the following day, and we did New York City that day. Then we went back to her house. We went to Chinatown that night, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice dinner.
Then we went back to Nina's house to spend the night. She lives in Long Island, Nassau County, actually. And so that was a kind of a New York year, which was actually very fun, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Got our steps in.
Mm-hmm. And then 2020, we went to the beach. Stayed at a friend of
This was
ours.
during COVID, so we tried to, plan something that was less, people-oriented, clearly. And my friend Mark Bianco, hi Mark, had a house in Rehoboth, and we went to stay with him. And the weather was beautiful. We were on the beach that day with his dog Ginger, with Sophie, Rufus, and Ruby. And actually put Rufus up on a horse on the beach. A gal was riding on the beach, and I said, "Listen, Rufus is really sick. Would you mind like taking him for a little ride?" And she was very happy to do that. And Rufus passed away like a week later on November 15th. Yeah, so it was Rufus' last hurrah at the beach. But we had a great time then.
And then in 2021, we went to Harper's Ferry, stayed in another log cabin, which was beautiful, and went around Harper's Ferry. That was really a fun day as well.
Yeah, we had, then we had Sophie, we had Ruby, and who did we have then? Trixie? We had Trixie then. I had Trixie because I had adopted Trixie. So that was beautiful. I mean, it was gorgeous. We did Harper's Ferry. We did part of the Appalachian Trail, and then we stopped at Antietam. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce that. It was like just a beautiful fall weekend. It was gorgeous. Remember the fall leaves then? Oh my gosh.
The leaves have been really pretty today too.
Yeah.
We never do any of our adventures without the dogs. They're the
Sometimes
priority.
we probably should,
I
but
know.
oh well. We have a kitten with us this week too.
And last year we went to, we did quite a few things. I stayed at Susan's house, but we went to Longwood Gardens. We did a cat sanctuary. And
we went to the shelter in Philadelphia.
So this shirt I'm wearing is Christopher's shirt. And when
my shirt is Christopher's shirt.
So Susan, I gave her one, but this shirt, he would come home from school and like wear this shirt every day. He would just change his clothes. If it could be 100 degrees out, and he was still gonna put this shirt on. And he had, he was like a week before he passed, his nephew was visiting, and we got a picture, and he had this on. So it's kind of a special shirt, and we bring them on our trips, our shirts, and usually wear them.
And try to do a little photo op.
Yeah, I slept in it last night, and so I know you don't know the whole story of Christopher, and I'll eventually share that with you. But yeah, so it was awesome. Like the day he died on a Sunday, and I text Susan Monday morning to let her know, and we met, almost 30 years ago at work, and so I let her know that Monday morning. And she showed up at my door within an hour or two and called off from work and came to spend the day with me, which was, so appreciated.
It was important.
So, and then she's been showing up on the anniversaries ever since. So I felt like I had to shout out to her, and I wanted to share a little bit about, my Christopher. Susan's got her dogs, and we even have the kitty cat.